let's go. Aloha Friday. Aloha Friday, where the community comes together. Aloha Friday, where everyone's welcome. Aloha Friday, it's time to relax and chill.
What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Aloha Friday, and happy Aloha Friday, guys. We've made it to the end of the week. We are here. It is time to relax and chill. And guys, we have a first appearance FA on the program. We got Shankster joining us in just a bit, but before we get him in, let me get my wife, Indy. How are you?
Hey everybody, happy Aloha Friday. It's Aloha Friday. No work till whenever. Happy Aloha Friday, everybody. Thank you all for being here. Whoever's here right now or lurking or will be watching later. Yeah, this is really cool. It's an earlier show. So thank you all for adjusting to the time change and being here. And yeah, can't wait to get our cousin Panda on the stream.
That's right.
Cool.
Super stoked to have him on the program, guys. And shout out to everybody if you're tuning live or on the replay, guys. I also want to point out that we are at 501 live streams. We had our 500th live stream yesterday. Shout out to the biggest bro as he covered Captain America 7 on the VV drop as our 500th live stream. But this is the 501, so we're going to celebrate the 500 on the 501 by unlocking the TRU mystery box today. That's right, guys. One lucky person in the chat will get a chance to unlock the box and get something from TRU Media, guys. So super stoked to do this. This is a tease of what's to come. We're not going to be unlocking the box all the time, but today we will because, you know, we're going to celebrate the 500 right here. So, guys, not only will we be giving away something from the TRU mystery box, but we will be giving away the Aloha Friday PDL. And also because the Severed Floor podcast doesn't air as much as the other shows, we're going to give away a Severed Floor podcast PDL as well to help one lucky viewer out there move up the ranks so they can unlock the mystery box. But today, guys, someone gets to jump the line, unbox, and unlock today. I'm super stoked for this. D, anything you want to add to this?
No, this is really exciting stuff. You know, I can't wait for you to show what it looks like with the animation. And what happened? Oh, I see your face. I was like, yeah, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone that's here as well. In the chats, we'll get to you. But yeah, I appreciate everyone for being patient with us, and I think you guys are gonna really like this mystery box opening. I thought it was really cool. And more to come on that. Stay tuned until then. But yeah, if it's time and we can get going, we'll bring him up.
Our guest says he can't hear me, so if you can tell him to jump out and come back in, it's just a silly thing with the audios of StreamYards.
Oh, okay. Special guest, please hop out and come back in and see if that works for you. Yeah, it's a StreamYard thing. You know how it goes. It likes to do that. Everything is fine until it goes live. But that's what happens. It's okay. Yeah, so just hop out, log out, and come back in, and we got you. No worries. And then in the meantime, we can just say hi to the friends that we see in the chat.
Say hi real quick while I tease something else.
Yep. So just want to give a shout out to Pasternak. He's first. Most of the time, he's first. And then DDS coming in second. I'm so sorry, my friend. You keep hitting those drums. Maybe next time you'll be first. We also got Comic Guy. Oh, whoa. Reporting for duty, time to relax.
Can you hear me, sir? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Let's go.
All right. Yay. Okay. And then Raven, Ronnie, Daytona, Hippie, Alex. Oh, Suye. D-Roy.
Oh, what's up, D-Roy? Let's go.
Yeah, and everybody else that's lurking, welcome.
Oh, and shout out to D-Roy, guys. Go and catch the replay of his space. I believe our
Yes.
co-producer was up with him just about like an hour ago. The Mio space. Love the project, guys. Support Nigella and Suye. D-Roy is just cooking out here. So shout out to them. Also, really quick, guys, there's been a lot of talk about stickers. So check that out. We do have our own line of stickers. These will be available in the store. We'll also be making sticker packs. So you will have a chance to win a sticker pack through the mystery box. And my favorite out of this entire lineup is the Aloha Friday True Media sticker. If you can see that right here, it's this guy right here. I can't really zoom in because I don't have a zoom here, but Aloha Friday True Media logo looks pretty dope. There's also a Kid Arcade one here too, so let's go.
Nice.
Anyways,
I like that glowing one. I like them all. Got a collectible.
Gotta collect.
Another thing to collect.
I think it's time to get our guest in. Let's do
Yes. Let's beam him up.
Right, guys. Let's beam him up, guys. We will be right back. If I can find the button. I always forget where the button is. Here it is.
Activate the machine. Full power.
We will live on. No one can stop us now. We will survive.
Ladies and gentlemen, first appearance on Aloha Friday, Shankster. What's up, Shankster?
What's good, guys? What's good?
What's up,
How's everyone doing?
Shankster?
Or what do they say? Is it top of the evening for you? Is that
Top of the morning.
Good morning. For the rest of the day, it's yourself. Yeah, it's evening for him. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about 10:09 here for us.
9:10. I love that. I love how they say it like that, right? We're gonna say like it's
the proper
10:15.
way.
Yeah.
Proper. Nice and
The
proper.
proper way. Yeah, someone actually asked me the time, probably like maybe a couple weeks ago, and I'm like, oh, it's 1/2 I think, whatever the time was, and they're like looking at me like, oh,
She was channeling her inner Osmond.
It's weird, right? You know, because some parts of the world, right, they completely can't understand what we're saying. They couldn't fathom like the 9:10 or 1:45 type stuff, you know. But yeah, it's weird to see, right? That it's different around the world.
Yeah. Even like I know with US is just special country in its own with their own metric system and all that and language.
Going, right?
Yeah. Maybe we're the
good.
backwards one here.
Literally, right?
Yeah. But yeah, thank you so much, Shankster, for your time and taking the chance on us and showing your face for the first time. It's so cool.
It's been a long time.
To see you. Yeah.
Sorry,
I know, right?
Sorry.
No, I've seen your PFP and heard you in spaces, and you're always in the chats and like everyone's shows. So yeah, it's so good to see you, dude. As Osmond,
you're the cousin to our mascot, man.
I know.
Hey, Paulie, you got to rate Paulie, man. He's a great guy. But no, I've been meaning to come on the show for a long time now. It's just been timing, right? Especially with how we've had to move properties in such a awkward state where we was just homeless at a certain point. Right now, we're actually at a good stable point, but no, it was literally timing wise. But now we're good. Hopefully, nothing goes wrong now. But we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm never a fan of moving. I think Dee and I have moved like 3 or 4 times in our relationship, and every single time it's like you got way too much crap. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then you try to like offload, and you're like, okay, I'm good now. And then the next move, I'm like, wait, how do I get more stuff? Right? And it's just endless. It doesn't help
find stuff that you couldn't find before.
Yeah.
No, same here. We have just clothes on clothes that I need to get rid of, but it's. I don't know if I'm a secret hoarder, but I just feel like there's no.
We're collectors.
Get back into them. Yeah, exactly, right.
Collectors.
As long as you're a secret hoarder and somehow you find in that closet like a base set Charizard Shadowless or something, like
okay. I wish. Right?
From the child.
I want to be that type of hoarder.
But Shankster, I'm gonna pass the baton to D. D, go ahead and start it off.
Yeah. So usually, I've like I said, I've heard you in spaces. I've jumped up there with you a few times, and Jay when it's like super early in the morning for me,
Yeah.
and I'm like I should be sleeping, but I'm like they're talking about just random stuff. The last thing was like I think punching a hyena or would you wrestle a hyena or something.
Yeah, if you could
I
take
think
on a
that was
hyena.
yeah, I think that was like the most interesting conversation I've ever had. But yeah, so I've heard you in the spaces and seen you on in the chats and stuff. Um, and I've always wanted to, just talk to you and see like where you started collecting, how did you find the space? Um, and what do you collect? Because I know a lot of people that I've talked to have started up with collecting like, comic books when they were younger, some Pokemon cards. And I know you're a little bit younger than me or us. So how
Yeah.
did you get like started in your collecting journey? Like, did you collect as like a younger child or you just started recently? Like, yeah, what's your story if you can
Yeah,
share that
I
with
mean,
us?
I've collected, started to collect more recently, like in the past year. I'm gonna blame that on Key Comics as well for introducing me to whatnot. Um,
Oh, strangers.
but I guess like I don't know. I guess you can start collecting as a kid, right? Originally, it would be like the standard Pokemon or match attack cards that would be here in the UK, which would be like football cards or soccer. Um, and if not, it would be like the you could get like a weekly subscription to your local like corner shop, right? And it could be like a James Bond magazine, and you collect an item every week, right? I'd
Mm,
do that with these James Bond stuff. So I'd have like invisible ink pens or these glasses or this pencil, right, that had a camera in.
oh,
Um, but that was like the start of it. That was just as a kid, right? It's not you're not realizing you're collecting stuff as a kid. You're just gathering what you're enjoying, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Um, Maybe when I got to about I don't know, just about maybe 7, I was really into wrestling, WWE. Uh,
Oh, cool.
so the amount of like those wrestling figures I'd have, or ended up with about 100 odd, um, just different variants of like the old school to the new school. Um, would be that, and then with Vivi, it was a weird one because it was literally a Google ad I saw when it was mentioning like the golden moments when they released. Um, it was I don't know if it was an ad from Vivi itself, but it was something mentioned like Disney's doing a partnership, doing their first NFTs. So I was like, the closest to NFTs, well, the only knowledge I had of NFTs then was that rock, the infamous rock picture that sold for 1 million, right? And then I think the Bored Apes, I had some knowledge of, but I didn't really understand any of it at the
Yeah.
He
time. So it
knows
was
The Rock
more,
very well.
yeah. But it was the whole Disney thing, right? Where if they're gonna do it, they're a big brand, they're a trusted brand, right? So if it goes wrong, then I'm sure they do stuff to make it right to keep the image. Um, yeah, that's pretty much how I found Vivi. When I downloaded it during Golden Moments, went for the drop. I landed a C3PO. Um,
Nice.
which I'm sad about because I want to get that back because that's my first collectible technically, and I
I sold
sold
mine
that.
too.
Yeah, it's hard, right? So I'm not this. I don't know how to do this whole metadata stuff, and like I'm your normie when it comes to like NFTs and stuff, right? Um, but I sold it to, if you guys remember the YouTuber Rob Stuff back in the
Oh
day, who
Yeah.
yeah,
used to do the
yeah.
content. Yeah,
He
Hmm.
helped. He helped. He was a big
Motivate.
inspiration for us to
Mhm.
do this, Shankster, to actually be a YouTuber.
because
So
those streams that he do, right, the nightly streams were great. You could just sit in it, listen to it whilst you're
yeah,
gaming or doing what else you're doing, right?
he had great
It'd be,
insight too.
yeah, yeah, no, 100%. Him. Who else was there back in the day?
You had MC. You had
Yeah, yeah,
VV
MC.
Vision. Remember
Who
VV
was
Vision?
was there these two brothers, the two lads?
Those the two guys
Two
were like,
friends
let's
from
go.
college. Yeah, they were
Yeah.
like in their
Yeah, yeah.
dorm rooms and
What
stuff.
happened? What happened? They
I,
flew
I
off.
met Carter actually at DCon
Oh yeah.
2022, and they said they were going to come back, and then I'm not sure what happened after that.
Well, I
Maybe
think when he
Everyone
live.
came,
stopped.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
Carter came back. Carter's one with the shaggier hair, right? I think the taller one. But wasn't he at Decon 2 years ago? I thought he showed.
He was at Decon 2022, but not in Vegas. But there were
Oh.
those guys. You had Andrew Ellis.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean Cavell. I mean, we all watched Vault back then. I did.
Crypto Pro.
Crypto
he was good.
Pro. He's still
doing stuff. Yeah, he's still doing stuff. It's hard to try find that VV video he does. Right, he does it like every 6 months now, so it's hard to find a video from him. But
VV Vibes before he was Digital Vibes.
Yeah, and then VV took up that name, right? They swooped it up straight away.
They swooped it. It's like, man, you should have trademarked that.
Trademarked it first.
Yeah. I wonder if he if there would have been any like, if they wanted to change that name. Dino, Dino Lang.
Tap Trades.
Yeah, there's so many. That got me into OG Vault as well. He was one of the first people that I watched.
He's still around too.
Yeah, he's doing his
in
stuff
every once in a while in our show.
And I'm gonna say it, he helped everyone. Like he literally, I mean, he helped me. He helped me figure. And I'm a networking guy, right? That's what I do for a living. And I'm like, that makes a ton of sense what he's saying. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I think I downloaded the world clock thing.
Yeah, same here.
It was like the most accurate thing ever. And I'm like, okay, and it's just up to you, right? And how fast your finger can move.
Yeah.
Do you miss those days, Shankster? You know, where you're like doing this kind of crap?
Do you know what?
Did you have a spot?
Thing is, I'm in England, right? I was in Wales at the time when I was doing all this. When Vivi was like, how can I say it? I was doing it constantly anyway, because I'm into Vivi now, but I'm trying to just focus on certain things. But obviously being here and everyone was talking about our ping location and the Europeans are going to suffer or stuff like that. I pretty much got like every drop. Like probably because
like,
100% because like Volts, 100% because like Volts tricks and tips, right? But I had no issue getting any drops at all. Really, it wasn't. I didn't have an issue with the bots. It was hard, right? But I could even hit that rebound maybe. But the location wasn't really an issue for getting drops, which was, I guess I was lucky for. I'm really sure. Sorry, go ahead.
I should have given you my login. Because
he's
I'm sitting next to this guy, or if he's this way, and I swear, like, how do you get it? And I'm literally right here, and I don't get it. I'm like, what is going on? Like my phone just freezes.
Well, I got hit in the shoulder one time. Was it AF15?
AF15.
One of the things she got mad. She's like,
I was so pissed.
How'd you get one? I'm like, the point is we got one, hon. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like it's not. I don't have one in my account.
Yeah.
It's like, and we couldn't like. I think that was before.
Well, we're gonna go through that again, right? Because Cap is coming up, right? We're all ready for Cap 1, right? Yes. I'm ready. I got gems locked and loaded. She's got gems locked and loaded.
Oh, I got jammies.
I'm gonna make sure I wear some shoulder pads for the whack in case, like, we're side by side and I get like, the wake up call. Like, what's your problem? You know what I mean?
I wonder what edition sizes they're gonna do for that, right? Because that's Could you argue that's the last big comic, right? I'm not a really big comic guy.
So, yes, I want to say on the Marvel side. 100%. That's one of the last historical ones, the Grails, versus like there's still some that needs to be dropped on DC. I mean, there's still stuff Marvel can drop, but like for like the big ones, like that is a massive comic, right? I wrote a blog article about like the top 10 massive comics that will bring value to the blockchain, right? Not financial advice, anybody, and that's in that list. And I think Vivi has all the other ones already on platform. Now, my question to you is, what is the edition size that'll make you happy?
Well, it depends because I'm gonna get one right. I'll stack a few, hold those. Maybe I think it's gonna sell out no matter what. Vivi could do like 5K editions, right, with $20 price point, and that's gonna sell out, no issue. But I feel like because of the community saying that quite often recently, that they're going to do something mad where they're going to chuck us like 20K editions, and they're going to say, because you guys said that you don't mind the edition size, just give us it, then we'll see. But no, hopefully they give us like a 5K edition or a 2.5K edition point.
Yeah.
You know, give us 1,000. I'm down
Make
for that.
some people happy, right? Versus like, because that comic, there's like only 200 plus, I believe, that's known in existence of being available, like, you know, that's on the market or something like that,
Yeah.
right? So it's like they can't do that. But what I would love for them to do, they won't do this. I know they won't do this, but I would like a 2000 edition, mainly to cover the collectors who want the mints, right? And make them 200
Oh yeah.
gems. 200 gems.
200 gems.
Yes.
Oh, I have that much.
Pay to
So that's
play.
good. Yes.
Because
I'll
the
do that.
comic is really worth like, for me, I want these comics to be like the way that they are in the real world. Like I said, they're not going to do this, but they'll be pretty crazy because they've done drops before where it's over 200 gems before, back in the old days, right? Now, does the market call for that? It don't matter. People are going to spend the money to get this comic, I think. So it's like, they won't do that. It'll probably be like 20 gems and maybe 5,000 editions or something. But I would love 2,000 editions, 200 gems. I think.
Oh, that's like into the James Bond car, right? I remember when that was.
Yes.
How much was that? There was a 300 gem one, right? And then there was it was like $1,000, right? Like what was it? I'm not sure.
I remember Rob's stuff sitting in it, watching YouTube.
I don't even remember that one. That was so long ago.
It was like 1,070, I think. But
it was an expensive drop. I remember Spider-Man was also a pretty pricey drop too. So they've done it in the past when the market called for it, right?
Yeah.
It's just interesting because, you know, it's like, I don't know. I really would just like one comic where it's very pivotal to be scarce, to have that value. 2,000 editions will make it have that value because there won't be more than just 2,000 editions. They won't do that though, because they want to make sure everyone's happy. They want to make sure people, at least somebody gets one. I think, I mean, because I look at all the trajectory of all the other comics I've done in the past. And there would be an uproar, right, if you don't get it, right? So how do you make people happy? Well, you make sure some people will be able to get it, right? But I think 2,000 editions at 200 would be pretty compelling.
No, that would be good. You just have
They'd make their money.
Yeah, you have to ask though, what would be, let's say, the floor price for the uncommon, you know, because that's the most disrespected. What do you think the floor price would be for that?
For what edition size? For the 2,000?
2,000 at 200.
You know, I'm terrible at this, Shankster. That's why I don't like to ever give. But the one thing I can tell you about the uncommons that no one ever looks at because they just look at it as ugly is they don't exist. Those are the only ones that do not exist in the real world.
Yeah, I'm not into the black and white covers. I'll be honest. It's not really
and most comic collectors, we're into the sketch variant, right? And so we actually go after those type of variants in the real world. You know, like the Jim Lee sketch variants, and so that's what they look like. But you're right, nobody likes them because of the black and white. But if you're a collector looking for things that are unique and don't exist, those don't exist. Those uncommons, the two uncommons that don't exist are on Vivi and on Candy. Those two don't exist. Because on Candy, they modify those to make them look that way. Same with Vivi, the black and white, they do not exist in the real world. So if you're a collector that wants to have something that's very unique and does not have a counterpart in the real world, it's the uncommon.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Sui has a question. He says, "Did you get a Mio?"
I did not unfortunately. I'm not sure if there's any left either. Right? What's the how long's it going for?
I don't know.
It's an amazing project. They look amazing. I'm seeing all the variants of them, and I'm jealous. Like there's Dr. Rolexes that look. It's a little Fox character, right?
Yeah, I want that box.
I know. Yeah, you're after that one, right? Yeah.
I want that one. Well, I got one on the floor, Shanks. I got one for 139. I was gonna say gems, $139 in ETH. And it's the Fox one, but it's got that black suit. But yeah, Rollies looks pretty dope.
Yeah, it's quite prominent, right?
Yeah.
Digital Vibes is here. What's up, Vibes? He says Cap A1 is the last big FA we have for comics on Vivi. Still plenty of classic popular covers, though. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Go right there.
So we'll have to see, right, what they go for. I'm really interested anyway. Because they've got to know as well, this is the last, big one they can give us. But they've not even given us any information. It's
probably not till next week, I would think. Yeah.
Well, they're definitely giving us time to stack our gems for this one. But what's interesting about this one is just how much people I think is going to come back. big comics like this bring people out of the weeds, right? Like we mentioned
Mhm.
Dino, right? Like look, Digital Vibes is here. I haven't seen you in a while, Vibes. Did Cat bring you out of the cave?
That's good. Man.
But that's my point, right? Like you're gonna see people come back. If you don't see them online, you're going to see them in the VV market. And so
Mhm.
that's the cool thing about like stuff like this, right? No matter how much people say like they're over, when there's a huge historic thing like this that shows up, people come back. And so you think it's gonna come back, Shankster?
Oh, you know you can get Dino back, 100%.
Yeah.
Digital Vibes. I know he's into it still, so um, you never know. I know the I forgot their names. Um,
Superstars.
Superstars. How did I forget their name? What the hell?
It's been a
Yeah,
while.
Superstar Money.
Robin Joe.
It's been
Yeah.
a while.
Sorry.
Robin's Row, yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a while, but yeah, they'll probably end up coming back. We'll see, because like you said, a lot of people can say they're leaving the space, but they're always around. If not, they're always the ones that's just around complaining that Vivi's still around. But they'll still end up buying it. But there's people, look at the amount of people that came back for that Millennium Falcon. So
Yeah.
Oh, true.
yeah, I
You
think it's
know,
gonna bring eyes, definitely.
the one thing about complaining I've always learned is if someone's complaining about you, that means that you're pretty popular. If no one's complaining about you, well, then that's a sad sign that no one's talking about you at all. If you've got the good and the bad together mixed in, you're doing something right, I think. So
Yeah, no, 100%. Like I'm not here to glaze VV, right? But they're still standing from most project that's unfortunately gone. And my opinion really is that the lights turned off. They've for most of these projects that are about now, I'm not gonna name any, but it has been very built up by our community as well, where
yeah,
all communities together, right? I'm not going to say we're divided at all.
yeah, yeah,
First of all,
yeah. We're
but
all one and the
it,
same. Web 3.
yeah, there's definitely been the channels like Volt and Digital Vibes, or even MC back in the day, where they'd talk about new projects coming up, and if it mentioned Disney or certain IPs, and then our people go in there, give them a go. They're funding it. Some of them might have not lasted, but still we've been able to actually spread the community to different places and show that love, which is great. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, 100%. I'm going to pivot, D, because I've heard that you are a big fan of sports, specifically football. Over here we call it soccer.
Soccer.
Yeah, soccer.
Soccer.
Get a glizzy and watch some soccer. Oh, wrong
It's the way to say it.
Yeah. But yeah, I kind of want to get into your childhood a little bit in terms of like what you used to collect. Now, I never got into sports, but I always remember seeing the wax packs on the rack, because I used to collect a lot of the image. I forget what they're called. Is there Topps Image? The Savage Dragon image packs. I used to collect a lot of those. Maybe that's what it is. I have them over here, like Youngblood, all of like the image stuff. I used to collect a lot of that. So I used to see all the wax packs for sports, baseball, Batman, with the bubble gum inside. So yeah, kind of give us your story of when you were young.
I mean, with the Pokemon, was because you got to think it would have been about 2005 that I got into actually collecting Pokemon, gathering it, training it with mates at school, right, primary, until they ended up getting banned because teachers aren't fun.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. It was more of a look shiny type thing, or a social norm in a way back then, because trading cards were big in England anyway. Like Match Attacks would sell out constantly. There's some brands now that are still going like 20 years later, because the demand for it, and even now going into the digital space, which is great. It wasn't really like the collecting for the cards. Match Attacks, geez, there'll be certain football cards, right? It'll be all the Premier League, which is the English league. So my team's Manchester United. I don't know if you know that, but it's Manchester United. But they'll have all different players from different clubs. I'll have this binder, and I want to say that it was me organising it, but my mum would she's so OCD, right, where how I will place them. Because I just do it player by player, like, oh, if I get this player, I'll put him here. If I get this player, I'll put him next to this guy because it looks cool. But she was like the OCD one where she'd have to organize that binder. The different teams, different, certain
Oh
things.
wow.
Same with like Lego as well. Whenever we'd get a Lego set, I remember it was like Luke Skywalker's ship, but there's one out now, but it's blue. But I swear it was like a creamy, like marble white. But then even for the Lego, she'd have to take control of Lego. She wouldn't even, she'd give me the booklet to look at or tell me what I've got to do. And I'm there just sat there like, let me do the Lego.
Let me build.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all it was with the Pokemon cards. Literally, because it's not been until when was it? Last November, maybe the month before, where I've started to recollect. Just because I'm a nostalgia merchant. I've like my binder's not great. It's because I'm a DJ where I'll get stuff, sell it on, then to open more stuff, right? So like right now I've got a bunch of like, well, it's a decent binder anyway, but it's not like the most expensive stuff. But yeah, Whatnot, I'm using that to get stuff. I don't recommend it, by the way, guys. It is majority of the time
Addicting.
The
it's
shipping
addicting.
alone, right?
Yeah,
Or it's not too bad on the shipping.
It depends where you are, because I've seen now they gave you the option to, or they gave options to some sellers to give free shipping in general. So maybe that's more of an appealing thing, right, to do. But for here, I think maximum you pay is about £2.79 if it's within the UK. If it's stuff like in America, it's going to cost you like £31 shipping for like a $2 comic sometimes. So
shipping
it's hard
is
trying to
way
find
more
it.
than the actual comic itself.
Yeah, which sucks, right? Because then they'll give you an option where you buy it once, you'll get free shipping for maybe 5 more buys. But then it's like, no, never mind, we've got to charge you again another 30 quid to fit like one more comic in the box. It's I'm not sure. They're a good platform to get steals on, like the Pokemon that will be opening shortly. We was lucky with a surprise set and we got those, but it's hard to get retail around it because the Pokemon market is so different when it comes to UK and US that you guys have like vending machines.
They're
like
stupid expensive, man. Like they're especially if it's not the Pokemon Center ones, they're like dumb expensive. Like
that's what I was thinking. Go ahead, because you said it before about how much you guys paid.
Yeah, like an Ascended Heroes ETB down at one of the hotels, like almost $300. Like just man, like the ETB itself. And what's the horrible one? What's the one that was it Surging Sparks? Which is the one no one liked?
Black,
I forget what it was, but like something like that. Like the worst one, they're charging that one like $200. Yeah, Perfect Order. Yeah. No, not Perfect Order. Well, anyways, one of the bad ones. Anyway,
that's how bad it is. We can't remember.
But like just to kind of rewind, like I never got into Pokemon like you guys until last year. I knew about it. I knew like we always wanted to get it on one of the big platforms, Swords and Shields. Thank you, sir.
All right.
Yeah. So I got into it. I learned it for the majority of what I could learn. There's so much when it comes to Pokemon. On top of that, I learned One Piece a little bit. So I gave up comic book collecting other than collecting Absolute Batman. That's the only thing I collect right now is Absolute Batman. I collect Pokemon. I can collect One Piece. But I had to stop collecting comics to understand the TCG market, understand the lore, everything, community. So I could not only, because we used to like, do stuff for Fanable, in order to do stuff properly up here, you have to educate yourself so you don't sound like a silly talking head, pulling stuff out of your ass, right? You know what I mean? I don't want to be that guy that pulls stuff out of my ass. So I learned it. I'm still learning, but I got to tell you, I've got a problem, Shankster, because this is my vault here, right? This is where all of my $25 cards that I got off the kiosks and the gachapons all in here. So, like, a good example is we got, which one is this one right here? We got a Black Star Mega Charizard. $25 I paid for this sucker. Got it off a kiosk.
And
This
the
guy
truth
right
is,
here.
we didn't realize how many graded cards we had until he started filling up that vault. I'm like, you have like room for like maybe 7.
Promos right here. So
Ooh,
yeah, and
okay.
those it's just luck, right? Like you win some, you lose some. And so
Yeah.
yeah, all my expensive cards are in this protective case now. And
Let's
I'm
go.
loving it. I am loving the TCG market. I'm loving the Pokemon market. I love networking with the Pokemon people. The Pokemon community is so welcoming. I've been having nothing but a blast collecting Pokemon on the physicals, as well as having RWAs. I have some RWAs in different platforms. I still have it in Fanables. I have it in Fidgetals. Haven't tried BZs yet. So I'm loving Pokemon. And we've set aside some Pokemon for the value prop. Like we actually have like I guess we're collecting our Charizards per se, right?
Yeah.
And keeping them for a rainy day. So
There you go. No, sealed product. Listen, people, I'm all about like sealed product. Don't get me wrong.
yeah,
But there's times where you got to rip a pack. I'm down to rip a pack all the time, right? It's just certain sets you got to look into it because you can. Let's say like Temporal Forces, right? It's not a really popular set. I think there's one Gengar you can get, and it's a full art of him. It's okay, but it's not the greatest one.
yeah.
But that one, it a total brain fart. What was the question? A total brain
So
fart
basically,
there.
you were talking about like the like a set that you didn't think was the best, which is Temporal Forces,
Oh
and there's
yeah,
like only
yeah,
one Jacer in there.
yeah. So you got to try figure out like what the best set is. So there's Temporal Forces, which is the worst set, and
Yeah,
like I previously discussed with you earlier, that Ascended Heroes right now
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't open personally. That is the biggest set. There you go. So like even right now, D, I wouldn't recommend opening it, even though I'd love to see you open it. You know, we should all see you open it. But
We will
Ascended
later.
Heroes is just such a good set. You have so many great
it is.
Pokemon in there, and
Yes,
the fact that there's God packs as well, right? Where that's such
yes.
an appealing chase. Um, but the artwork on all of them is amazing. I can't. The Mega Attack rares. Where is it?
Here, I'm gonna pull it up right now. I can pull up the whole set in just a minute.
Yeah,
Keep
a
Well,
going.
lot of
these
the.
ones here.
Oh, hold on. Let me blow them
So if
up.
there's a light
Blow them
there.
up.
But this Mega Dragonite, right, is the only one that I picked up, by the way.
Nice.
Is the only one I picked up. But these type of style cards I love. I'm addicted to. So
Yeah,
which
that
sucks
is
because like
cool.
I said, any Ascended Heroes I get now would be oh, look at that Forest Peaker.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
one's a good one, right?
Our friend Slops
Mhm.
pulled this Dragonite, and I asked him like, "Were you shaking?" He said, "Yeah." Like, don't drop
You
the
have to
card,
like,
right?
yeah, double
What, the
check your
SIR?
eyes.
Yeah, yeah. He got the SIR. He
Oh,
pulled it right. I think he bought this at Walmart, and he ended up ripping it right in the parking lot, and he got it right there. So
Yeah, what are
oh,
the chances, right? All of
yeah,
these look
yeah.
so amazing.
this
I wish
Gengar
we
though,
could get those.
They
I
all
Yeah,
look
am after
good.
this
Like,
Gengar,
that's
man.
the one.
This Gengar right here is eluding us.
because
Ooh,
like what now?
1300.
We're through Mega Evolution, right? This is the current set we're on, right? Or the I don't know the era
Right here.
Mega
Yeah,
Evolution era.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
yeah.
right
Mega
now you have
Evolution.
that.
Mega
You have
Evolution. Yeah.
Charizard from Phantasmal Flames, which is beautiful. The SIR
Yes.
Charizard from there is great. And then obviously this Ascended Heroes. But you go through all these sets now for the past like 2 years, 3 years. There's nothing comes close at all.
Yes.
Like even
Oh,
151.
there's
I'm
George
sorry,
right
it's
there.
just not a.
Right there. That's a nice one.
And that's no slouch, by the way. Even if it's an EX, it's no slouch.
No, those ones. Listen, I'll take it. Take it if that was an EX. Like it was. The thing is, for me, it's artwork. It's not
Mm-hmm.
always
Yeah.
value, right? Like there's a there's
And I
a
didn't
Pokemon card I've
appreciate that,
got where it's eating a
Shankster.
cake. Sorry.
I didn't appreciate the artwork until I got to really understand Pokemon. Like, you are absolutely right. And you don't appreciate it until the card's in your hand and you're shining
Yeah,
it in the light, right?
the textures as
Yep.
well on some of these cards. At first, I thought was because you can have like shining where the foil of the card's like peeling through it, which is
Mm-hmm.
it gets a bit damaged. So there's times where I'm looking at like these really good cards. I'm like, why has it got all this like silver glistening on, and why is it textured like this? But they look amazing. Like I can't
Yeah.
front it. They do The only time I get annoyed is sometimes they repeat the artwork, which
Yes,
is really
especially on promos.
frustrating. Yeah, yeah, promos and EXs. Like, I go for my binder, right? It's just covered in the same EXs constantly.
It's confusing, right? You're like, okay, well, that's an EX, but that's the one that's promo. You put them side by side, and if you didn't know what's the difference, because there might be like a little tiny symbol on the card,
Little
you
icon,
might
yeah.
actually sell something that you shouldn't, right? If you don't
Oh
know
Yeah,
what
yeah,
you're
yeah.
looking
sell the
at.
wrong one. Oh man,
So
that would
Like I've got
suck.
so much bulk to go through, where like it's not the good cards we call bulk, but I've got so much bulk to go through where I want to
same.
actually start collecting, like we'll start doing the sets, right? Because I haven't got like the major hit cards, but I've got the base set of these sets complete. And I can just
Mm.
start chasing these, art rares or the SIRs or stuff like that, which I
Yeah.
need to get through it. But it's just trying to find the right binder, right? You can have a Voltex binder, which is pretty cool. You can design those with like how the set's meant to look, which is something I might look into.
Yeah, we have so many of I guess what you call bulk. When we pull when we rip our packs, and I
Yeah,
mean a lot of them are really really nice, but you look at them and you scan them. We use Deck Trader, and it's like worth ungraded, of course, is like what 17 cents. I'm like, yeah, it's not worth anything, but it's really beautiful. I mean, they did a lot of really nice artwork on most of these, in my opinion. Um, and so we have like one of the packs that I ripped. I think it was the one from Walmart, Hinano, the weird box looking one. It
She got a
comes with
sucker
like
box.
yeah, sucker box.
oh
So it comes with like a little mini binder you can put stuff in. So I'm like trying to see what I should put in that little binder and start like its own little mini collection of like maybe some
yeah,
of the not so good cars that's not worth anything. But who knows? Maybe for the ones that aren't worth a lot, like people out there are actually looking to complete those sets because no one else wants them, right? And so maybe
yeah.
there's a
It,
niche that people
yeah,
are
look at
doing
it.
that.
There's a niche for PSA ones. They sometimes are like near PSA 9 values or even more because people love collecting PSA ones for some reason, or ace grading ones, or whatever company you want to go for. But no, the uncommons and common cards, I'll admit, some of the artwork is amazing. And you'll look at them and be like, I want to see this on like a full art version, because like, why haven't they
Yes.
chosen art to be the full art version over some of these weird ones they'll do? But no, it's like digital, right? Just collect what you like. It's
Hmm.
Yep.
not doesn't always have to be the most expensive thing or the most shiniest. Just go by artwork, or go by even your favorite Pokemon if you wanted to.
Who's your
Um,
favorite Pokemon?
I'm basically I relate to Snorlax a lot, I like to sleep. Um, but I don't know, he's just got the vibe to it, right? He's just chilled, sleeping or eating. That's me, man.
Yeah, I'm more of a
Yeah.
Psyduck person, to be very quite
Psyduck.
honest. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously ocean,
Sad.
right? Water. So
Psy, yeah, yeah.
Psy. But yeah, I'm kind of into that. I never asked that question to D. D, what is your Pokemon?
True.
Oh man, I have like I'm a chick, so I'm like, oh my gosh, I have a lot. So I like Snorlax because yes, I can relate. Snorlax, and the four I call them the OGs when I was watching the show is of course Pikachu, Charmander, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle.
Squirtle.
So
Yeah.
I think Squirtle's the one that doesn't always. It's not part of those four. I'm pretty sure it's Squirtle. So yeah.
Kanto set, right? So it should be Charmander, um, Squirtle. Like, have you seen that Kanto set that's been released?
Mm-mm.
It's the first partners. Have you seen that box anywhere?
No, or if I did,
Uh,
I might have missed it. I gotta go look it up now.
yeah.
But
Try searching like Pokemon First Partners Series One, right? And
okay.
the artwork there, I think it's for the 30th anniversary. I'm sure
Oh,
the
okay.
artwork there is amazing, and those ones is literally maybe I think you can buy the whole set over here for about £150, but
Okay.
I think that's the original Cantos, but I'm not don't. Yeah, I would be completely wrong, right? I'm not sure. I don't want to get fact checked here.
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess to answer the question is yes, Snorlax and Squirtle.
He's a
Like,
vibe, right? You have to choose
yeah.
him. You have to choose him.
Closest to turtle, yeah.
Or the coolest
Water.
Gengar, right? Gengar's just he's just there, being an evil person he is, but
Yeah,
he's
You
and
not
gotta
even
have
like
an evil person on the side,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
for that
yeah.
spice, right? And I'm chasing the Gengar. That's the one I want off this set. Is I want that Gengar. And then second is the Dragonite. Even though that Pikachu in the woods looks dope, so
They always end up
Yeah.
getting really good Pikachus, right? Like they just produce.
Yes.
It's
That's
so
what I
hard
was
to keep
yeah.
up. That's the problem, right? There'll be
There's a
like this Phantasmal
Captain
Flames.
Pikachu. Yeah.
Yeah, that's from what Gem Pack. Those from the Gem Packs, right? The Chinese exclusives. I think there's Chinese simplified Gem Packs that card's from. But yeah, that one's amazing. It looks dope.
Yeah, and there
Yeah, I
was
don't.
one that was on Fanable for the longest time.
That's what he's talking about.
The Scream version.
Yeah,
Oh,
when they do those, it's so cool, right? The grey
Mhm.
felt hat one. You
the
know,
Yeah.
Monet one, right?
that one's got what I think it's in PSA 10s. It's like 30,000 of those in PSA 10s, and they
Wow.
still hold so much value. It's a good looking card. Don't get me wrong, but
Well, this
Yeah.
it's like the Super
Gengar is
Mario
like
ones.
80K on Black Label right now. 80.
It's hard to get
You
those,
can buy a
right?
Tacoma with this card. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just
That's
holding on to
Mega
those.
Gengar.
You know, that's an interesting notion. I don't know how you feel about this. So, I talked to a couple card shop owners. We have actually a brand new card shop that just opened on Island, and you know, because we're trying to find Ascended Heroes, and none of them are cracking cases. And so it's like, why are you not cracking cases? And what I mean by that is like, you buy an ETB for $59 over here. I don't know what it is in pounds, but like they sell them over here for like $200 to $300, like I just told you in those kiosks, right? So why don't they want to have that profit? They rather hold it in the case and not get that profit. It's a guaranteed profit, right? So it's crazy that they're not wanting to crack cases anymore. They're holding. So
I mean, look
I feel about that.
Look at the Poncho Pikachus, right? They I think they did these. I think it was like 2021. It wasn't that long ago, about 4 or 5 years ago, maybe they introduced these Poncho Pikachus. I'm not sure if it was like a Chinese exclusive or Japanese exclusive, but those boxes were selling for about $80, right? Right now, 25K. So those are the reasons why you hold on to certain things, right? And Ascended Heroes is that set you're going to chase for, like pre-season, the preset before this or era of cards. You had the Pokemon 151, right? Scarlet and Violet era. There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
You had the 151 set, and everyone thought that was going to be. It is it is huge, right? It's a massive set because it's the original 151, and people know those Pokemon from more back in the day than the new generations. Because even myself, I couldn't tell you anything above like Gen 3 or 2, right? But yeah, it's the gamble, right? It's more of an asset now, and I think Pokemon's now classed as an investment, right? Now to certain countries. So
it's doing better than the S&P 500 by now. So it's like that's kind of nuts.
yeah,
but you know, it
it's
kind
much
of
profit out there for it.
How do you feel about that, Shankster? Because like, you know, normally under normal circumstances, traditional investment vehicles are always stocks, bonds, crypto, but now people are using, and not financial advice, Pokemon as an asset class to park their money. And I know this because I've been in the RWA markets for a half a year. I've talked to whales in this markets, whales that are actually in the financial institution sector buying Pokemon for that type of use case, for a value prop, to park their money. They look at it as a Veblen good or a Rolex of that type. That's what they're viewing as Pokemon are. You see, what's his name? Kevin O'Leary out there. He literally had a Pokemon on his freaking neck on a chain, being obnoxious. And so what I'm saying is, Pokemon is not only here to stay. I really think people are really looking at collectibles now as not only a way to store their value, but a way to enjoy life. Because at the end of the day, you want to flex, you want to show cool things. Like I just showed you my case of goods right there.
Yeah.
And there's that status in between that. So not only do you get the value prop, you get to park your money somewhere, you also get to flash it like it's a Lambo. What do you think about that notion?
I mean, luckily with Pokemon, it's right now everything you hold is going to go up. You can pick up the worst set at the moment. If you hold into that, it'll eventually go up. Um, it's weird that people in nostalgia merchants, like myself, they want to experience something from their childhood, right? Even if it's not opening it, they're still
Yeah.
collecting it as is, and they can show off their seal collection. Maybe one day they don't end up selling it, and it's not an investment thing, and they end up giving it to their grandkids, and they end up opening it or something. But it's just a day and age, right? You could say back in the day they would have done this for sheep. Would have put stocks down with, oh, I'll put these amount of sheep there, and if it goes down, it goes down. But um, no, it's just hype. I think when Logan Paul did his thing, um, he gave it a lot of hype, and then
He
there's a lot of
did.
Yeah.
controversies towards it. Everyone jumped on the bandwagon then because I know it was quiet for so long during
Hmm.
like 2015 to maybe early 2020, right? It was just quiet. You can get things the 151 like UPCs you could get there for $90. Now they're costing near up to 600. So um,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's people see that things can. Pe- People are degens, right? I'm not sure I'd say it. It's like
Yes.
they know people are going to pay
For
for
sure.
this. It's going to hold value. No matter what, right now, the amount they're pumping, and I think you asked this yesterday or the day before to someone, like, can they keep up the momentum they're doing? 100%, they're not going anywhere. They've got their 30th collection coming up soon.
Yeah.
That one might be crazy. We never know,
Yeah.
depending what cars they release. I think they've released some of the artworks, but
They
um,
have. It looks stunning.
yeah, I've not seen them. I've not tried to because
Let me see if I
I'm
can
not
pull them
sure
up.
if
I'll show them to you.
some of them I see online are just like weeks. It'll be months before when they're completely fake when they turn out to be. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy you guys.
100%, man.
It's crazy you guys pay so much. So it's definitely like a reseller, right? That owns that machine. It's not from Pokemon. You said it's just a general. Someone's just made a vending machine and put Pokemon cards in it.
Yeah, I forgot what it was called because it has like the I
All
guess
right.
maybe the person that makes it like on the top of the vending machine. But yeah, it's got Pokemon,
I
One
took a picture.
Piece, Magic the Gathering, some sports stuff. I think like baseball.
Yeah, let me give you some of the prices here because I took a picture of the entire vending machine. Ascended Heroes, one pack, $39. One pack, not
Oh
two, one.
no!
Isn't that silly? Let's see, 151, a one pack, $38. Um, let's see, Ascended Heroes booster box, $180. Silly, huh? Anyways, just for a little taste there.
Yeah,
Hey, those
and
are
what they
investments,
did
right?
is, oh sorry, go ahead, sorry.
No, no, go ahead. Sorry.
But they did too is they casually put it like one of the locations for these vending machines is right in like in the middle of a food court. It's kind of
No.
by the trash, so when you go and dump your trash, you're like, oh look, a vending machine, and then the kids are coming towards the machine. They're like, oh, I want this, and
Yeah,
like
they know right
we
when to
saw
place it.
people, yeah, like perfect like product placement. Like they know what's gonna get the parents to be like, oh, you want this, honey?
Totally price
Here.
gouging. Well, it's in a
Yeah, I
tourist
Hmm.
trap,
know.
right, Shankster? So like they're
Yeah.
really, really trying to focus on that, and they put the machine in the perfect place, right next to the movie theater and the food court. So you have to walk past that silly machine. Oh, and the ice cream shop. So kids are
Oh,
always going to
right.
walk past it, right?
Hmm.
And so there's always a bottleneck right by that machine because nobody wants to like move out of your way when you're walking past this hallway, and it's filled with people. And
Yep.
I know the tourists, they will pull the lever for their kids. I think that's the
Yeah,
Hmm.
whole
yeah.
point right here.
Some parents, they have no clue how much Pokemon's worth, right? I know they might have saw, a few packs in the shops back in the day, but some still have no clue what Pokemon is or how it's
Hmm.
even pronounced, right? So some of them
Yeah.
just want to please their kids, maybe even shut them up, right? Here you go, have it. We've had a good day out, type thing. Yeah, it's all about location as well with vending machines like that. I think it's very with stores that do that make not stores, but I'll class this vending machine as a store a sec. But this not, I'm wanting to say, yeah, scalpers that do that, because you're doing it at that price. I'm sorry, you're a scalper. That's not
Yeah.
even, maybe it's a supply and demand in your area where it's so hard to get Pokemon that that's the current value. Because like I
It
said
is.
earlier about the market between the UK and the US is completely different. Like the 151 pack over here is so hard to get compared to America, where it's probably easily accessible through like Costco or Walmart or whatever promotional
Korean
stuff.
gas stations, brother. Korean gas stations over here. I don't know what the Koreans do. I don't know where they get it from, but they buy them and then they take them out of the ETBs and they sell them for ridiculous prices.
I know.
Sorry, I'm back.
You're back.
Yep, you're back.
Okay, sorry. My brother called me. My bad.
No, you're good. Yeah, so I was saying the Korean gas stations here, like every mom and pop gas station is owned by a Korean family, and every gas station here you'll find a little section where there's Pokemon cards, and it's similar to the price, a little bit cheaper than the hotel, but you can always find Pokemon at the Korean gas stations. I don't know if they all talk to each other because there's like 6 of these families out here, and
They're
you
probably
can go
related.
to one. Like if you really want to get your fix, go to a gas station and you're gonna pay, but you know you're gonna get it. And they have 151, they have Ascended Heroes, and
guarantee.
for some reason they always have 2 or 3 Ascended Heroes. Like they purposely put it out
bit
like
by
that,
bit, not get them all out straight away.
Yeah, exactly. So
I bet they do that, like especially when like when Hinano was getting HRO cards for me, they probably knew like his schedule when he came to that town. Like, oh, let's just put one more here. We see him coming through the door. Let's put
I was the only one who was buying them. Nobody knew about him. So I always bought them for her. And they knew about me because they're like, oh, he's the HRO guy, because no one would buy it, right?
Yeah.
So I think we just bought all their stock. Because every time I went there, they always had stock. And so whenever people ask, like, could you get HRO? I'm like, yeah, but you're on an island out in the middle of nowhere. I'm like, I get it, but it's at a gas station. Korean gas station.
Yeah. And what's kind of cool though, to make it, I guess, worth Hinano's wild is I ordered like a bundle 2 from Amazon, but I got more hits, like more lower mint numbers in the packs that he got from the gas station than the ones from Amazon. So
there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
So it was worth it until they went under, but I still love.
Is there Amazon invites over there? Does it work
that?
the same for Amazon with their like TCG cards?
Sorry, what was the question?
So like here for Amazon, if the Pokemon have their own store there, but you have to request via invite, and then you'd be like randomly picked throughout, a certain amount of people. But is that the same over there, or is it?
So I've never tried to go for, I guess, a sale through the Pokemon Center, but I've done it through Target and Walmart. And you just sit in a queue and you wait and hope that you pray that you actually get in. And I got in once for Ascended Heroes. And I got in, I think I got our Ascended Heroes for like $75. Yeah. And so now it's
Pokemon Center is such a battle, right? But you see these people online, like you'll see TikToks, you'll go through them and they'll show you like, oh, use these bots, and they'll have like 30,000 of them going for it, and they're all clicking like, oh, 17 of them went through, yes, and they're totally fine. But I'm here with a 6-hour queue waiting behind them. It's impossible to get the Pokemon Center stuff. But if you do, you just take advantage of it because collect what you love. But it's you can double your money with getting a Pokemon Center item. You get Pokemon Center ETB. That's double the value of the regular ETB straight away, and depending if this, and I think you get more packs right for Pokemon Center as well.
I think you get
those
extra,
ETBs,
and you also get like some promos in some of them too, where they throw some extra stuff in there.
They'll put in the word. Literally, the only difference between a Pokemon Center ETB and a regular one is, I think, an extra pack or 2, and you'll get a duplicate promo card with the word Pokemon Center on it, like the little badge. That's literally, which there's hype over. I guess people collect it, but some of them are like crazy different. Like Ascended Heroes Pokemon Center ECB. I'm scared to look at the price of that. I couldn't even come close.
Yeah.
For me, I don't really chase packs. Other than Ascended Heroes, because of the lineup as well as the fact that you could get a God pack. I don't really chase packs. I don't really keep physicals either. I'm a big fan of the RWA markets where I can store them. I have some here. But I'm a big graded collector. So I have a ton of graded comic books. So graded cards make sense for me. And so what I've been doing, and I don't think people realize that there's opportunities here, is I've been scouring every RWA market for arbitrage. Because people in these markets want to do one thing, pull the lever until they get whatever they want. And they throw cards on the floor, Shankster, just so they can get money. Because certain projects, they don't let you sell the product later once you pull it out of a gachapon. You have to claim it there, and then once you claim it, it's in your wallet forever. You can't sell it, or I mean, you can't give it back to them on the buyback, right? A lot of these projects do like a 90% buyback. Cannibal, I think, is the only one that allows you to wait a few days for the 90% buyback to make you think. Others, they don't let you do that, and so there are other markets where you can prey on people that just want to keep pulling the lever and don't realize what they pulled, right? Like I've seen some OPO1 one-piece cards go for like cheap on the floor, like 15 to 20 bucks, just because they want that 15 to 20 bucks to pull the lever again. And I've been scooping up on these cards. I've been using AI. I've got my own spreadsheet right here. I've got 2 LLMs that I use with Claude as well as Grok to analyze the cards. I go look at the cards. I reference it on price charting. I reference it on eBay, and I make sure that I get the right price. And if I see a deal with a low population, it goes in the vault. And that's how I do it.
No, I think with companies like that, where you can, go in, let's say the kiosk, right? There's certain cards in there that you wouldn't. It's like Whatnot, right? Where you get surprise sets, and you might go in there as a new user and not really fully understand Pokemon. Maybe see it shiny, or like a regular EX card, right? Some people who don't know Pokemon will be like, "Oh, that's really cool," But then if you're more into it and you see the other artwork, you're like, "Oh, EX, dead hit type thing." It's similar with companies like no hate on these companies, by the way, when I talk about them, please. But let's say like Fanable or even Courtyard.io or the other two you mentioned, like even BZ's or maybe BZ's. I'm not check that. But certain cards is like, why would you want to grade them? They hype them up to something like that maybe they shouldn't. You can collect what you like, right? If you want that card graded, fair enough. But there's certain cards where like, why are you grading an EX, especially with a company that's not very well known, or maybe
with a high population.
Like it's more those values of those cards are more the grading fee than anything, it's I don't really understand that part. That's why with the Fanable one, I would always, if I went for a pack, didn't get it, sell it, go for it again, sell it, go for it again. And to be honest, I'm like that with Eevee as well. I'm really bad with saving gems, especially since this new animation. It's sick. Like I love seeing it. But those kind of companies, I can understand it because you can sometimes 100x your money, right, with one risky spin. But some of the cards they're also hyping up where they shouldn't be anywhere near something. I know there's got to be floor prices, right? So a standard EX, fair enough. Yeah. But they shouldn't. I don't know why we're grading certain cards and selling them on. It's like the fan arts. If you've ever seen some Pokemon cards that are not official anyway, even though they look really cool, and some of them, don't get me wrong, I've wanted to get some myself. They're really bad for the community and the TCG player base, just because one kid's going to get them, it's going to go down to another kid. It's just going to be a disappointment fest, right, between different people. So even now you've seen like certain card shows, you'll see like my Facebook or my TikTok is just clips from Pokemon card shows, right, where there's interactions between a vendor and a seller. And you'll always get someone come in, and it might be a kid that doesn't really know if it's fake or not, but still going to risk it and try to sell it. And the vendor's like, I'll give you a free pack, but you have to rip up here. And they'll be like, oh no, but I want to save it. But he's like, what's the point? Because if you give it to someone else, it's going to just disappoint them once they find out it's not real. But I don't know why I led on to that part of the conversation when we was talking about the kiosks and stuff.
I've watched videos that you were talking about, and and I love watching these videos where people at card shops, at least like professionals that don't want to see a kid get scammed, be like, yo, do not go back there and sell this card. I remember seeing a video where this kid wanted to sell this card, and this other card seller just wanted to like rip off the kid. And I'm like, really, it is a dog eat dog world. If there's a value prop and they can try to get something out of somebody, they're going to do that and swindle that. And so there's always that, what's the word? I don't want to say negativity. I want to just say the imbalancement of a market in terms of shadiness, right?
Yeah.
You're always going to have that. And then kind of going back to the RWA markets, what I've been noticing is people, and this is, you go back to the EX, right? It's like, and you go back to the duplicate cards in your binder where you're like, man, like they sometimes repeat the art. That's where the value prop. I'm seeing promos being thrown on the floor with the same value as the EX, and they don't realize they had a promo. They have an EX, right?
Yeah.
Like, because it looks like an EX, but they don't realize even that little 25 ball that says the 25 promotion, right? I'm like, are you serious? You're gonna put this on the floor for $15? And I'm like, D, let's look at the fair market value. And it's like, I bet they think this is a regular EX. And there are tons of deals like that I found. Now, whether or not that these are real cards, because AI can fake things now, is another story, right? You kind of do your due diligence. You look at price charting. You see if it's registered. You see if it's on the population of PSA before you buy it. And then you're still crossing your fingers that that graded card or whatever you bought online, eBay or whatever is actually the real one, right? At the very end, it's really like, I'm not like a card aficionado where I can be like, hey, that's fake, right? So there is that risk.
You have a lot of bad actors in this community. Even what's the fella that sung the song? Jason Ween? No. Who was the person who sung the Pokemon song?
Yeah. Oh man, I don't remember.
Jason. I don't think it's Jason.
But people don't like that person, right?
Yeah,
because he is a little scammer himself. If you think about it, like he'll go to card shows and evaluate his signature to $125, right? When online it's selling for like $10.
Jason Page.
Yeah, Jason Page. I was going to say that, but it sounds like a. It sounds like an actor.
It doesn't sound right.
Sounds like a Power Ranger, right?
Yeah. But there's a big recently anyway. There was a Gengar that he traded with a kid, and he was saying like, "Oh, my signature's worth this, and you're profiting from this trade more than I am for him to get that Gengar." And I think all Jason gave him was a custom card with a signature on it. That was it. But even him, someone as big as that, is taking advantage of kids who don't know what they're doing. Maybe gets told for the first time, "Hey, I sang that song," and it's like, "What the hell?" Really, really shocked, excited, whatever, and will think his stuff will be worth a lot. But
and then they're gonna trust him
get those
too,
people,
right?
Yeah,
they're gonna trust him because, like, hey, he's from my cartoon, right? So
100%, he's well known. Unfortunately for the bad things now, but
right.
I'm not sure if Pokemon even associate themselves with him anymore, with how much controversial stuff that goes through him, right?
See, and that's sad right there, because like you don't want that, and I don't want to see that too. Like, my daughter's collecting this stuff again, and she's the one that's kind of educating me on this stuff. So it's like, and just to see them happy, and you guys already know what my daughter's doing with all like the cheap cards. She's selling them at her school and stuff like that. And for me, that's great, because for her, she's being an entrepreneur, right? She's being opportunistic. And they're enjoying it. At the end of the day, their friends are getting what they want. They don't have a graded card. They're the ones that just have the binders and stuff like that. So just to have a cool looking card, it's a cool factor. Collect what you love, right?
Yeah.
And so at the end of the day, this is just fun to do. It's fun to collect. I love the art. I get it now versus I didn't understand Pokemon before. And at the same time, if you're really in for the value prop or the investment part, that also can interweave itself into Pokemon. So it's a win-win.
Yeah, literally, you can enjoy the hobby and itself as well. Have those things stored away, because right now anyway, like I said, it's still going up. It's not something that's going to slow down in any sense. Pokemon, or even just TCGs in general. There's so many popping about now that I've not even heard of. There's one called Gundam, something like that, and I know a lot of my mates who collect Pokemon just straight gone into that, and they're starting to play that. They even actually play the TCG itself. I'm not sure. I think it's like robots or something like that. I'm not really sure. I don't want to disrespect it, so I don't want to get it wrong.
Yeah.
No, all good.
There's so many out there.
Shankster, we're at an hour, and I remember before we started, you're like, I'm not sure if there's anything interesting to talk about. Have you realized that we've gone through an hour, and you probably didn't even realize that, right?
Yeah, I've just waffled along.
Yeah. It goes by quick, my friend. But I want to remind everyone right now, enter in the chat, hashtag promotional rewards. Today, we're going to be giving away 3 things. We are going to give one lucky winner a chance to unlock the true mystery box. All you got to do is enter hashtag promotional rewards. And then 2 other winners are going to get a PDL, one from Aloha Friday and one from the Severed Floor. And since we're on Pokemon, D, why don't you rip a pack?
Wait, you said the second one was someone's going to get 2 PDLs? Or
Yeah, so
2
we got the true mystery box going to open up. Somebody is going to, here, I'll show you guys. Somebody.
So one person can walk away with 2 PDLs today instead of 1.
No. One person's going to walk up. So I'm sorry. 3 people are going to win today. Let me reiterate.
Okay.
One person's going to win something from the true mystery box. And what's in the true mystery box? Well, something like this. You could win something like this because our e-store is about ready. Shout out to Shankster for motivating us to get it going. We're just doing some testing. But today, because we have done 500 live streams, we want to celebrate with our community and reward you guys. So we're going to unlock the true mystery box only for one day. Somebody's going to be able to win something out of this. I'm not going to say what it is. So one person's going to win an opportunity to unlock the box. Another person's going to win a PDL, and another one's going to win a PDL. I hope that made sense. So.
Yep. Makes sense.
All right. Cool.
All right. So
since,
sorry.
Yeah,
Yes, go ahead.
No, just enter down below, guys, and then we'll get to that at the end of the program. And since Shankster, you're here, you're also going to get some PDLs for being with us today, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Really Shout out to Khalees. All right, are you ready? Who's going to rip first?
Shankster, did you want to? Yeah, do you want to rip?
Just.
You're the special guest, so if you want to go first. If you want to, no pressure.
No, definitely. Because mine's going to be your worst one, so we'll leave your best one for last.
What are you opening today?
Oh no!
I've got some.
No
I've got some. I've got some perfect order. I've got 6 perfect. No, how much have I got? I've got 5 perfect order, 4 phantasmal, and 1 mega. So we'll have a look.
Well, I'll pull up all the chasers because I need to always have a cheat sheet in front of me.
All right, I'll open up you got a little jumbo card as well with this little.
Oh, here,
nice.
Put it up right here. Nice.
Look at that.
Our daughter has a few of the jumbo cards.
Yeah, you always give it to my son.
Pikachu.
Is this, what'd you say, Phantasmal Flames?
I'll do a Phantasmal Flames. Why not?
All right, here we go. Pulling that up.
Good luck, my friend.
Right.
Ooh.
Let
Mega Charizard. Let's go, baby.
Never know, right? See, these packs open so awkwardly sometimes, right?
Yeah, I'm never good at that.
Right.
Pack right away. Let's go.
What energy are we guessing first? What energy are we guessing?
What we getting, D?
What energy?
What color?
Ooh, it's gonna be green.
Oh, okay.
Snap!
Okay.
Here it happens.
There's the chest. To be fair, turn that light towards me a bit if you can. Oh, yeah, true. Or did you see it better?
Yeah, that's
that.
All right.
I'm just going to chuck him to the side.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it's not shiny, we don't want it. If it's not Charizard, we don't want it.
Come
Has it got Charizard in this one?
Charizard!
Oh, that's the first holo.
Come on.
Second holo. Dead pack.
Oh. No shot.
Okay. There's like a bunch of like ghoul looking ones in there.
The Phantasmal Flames?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, definitely. This is good artwork. But for that, it's just the Charizard chaser, right, that everyone wants.
Yeah. We're going to do side by side, or you're going to keep going?
You go first, D, if you want. Or next.
Go ahead, D.
Okay,
D, how many packs we got there?
We got 2 left.
Open it if you don't want
so I'm just going to open 1.
Okay, open 1.
We'll save 1 for the next stream.
Might have to open 2. We'll never know. Is it heavy? Did you weigh it?
This one is heavier. Yep.
That's what's hard, right? Trying to find him is trying to.
We need like the perfect scale.
Hey, Shankster, she did try to weigh them. We have a scale. No, it's not for that, people.
But buying them online is hard.
For
right?
what?
People wanna do that.
It's a postal scale.
Okay, so I got this one.
All right, what energy, my friend?
So I got the code card.
I'm saying steel, grey.
Gray? Okay, here it is.
Ooh,
Boom.
okay.
Okay.
Where can this go?
So my karma sucks, so you guys are gonna have to just.
No, it's good. We're good. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, here.
All right.
I got to go to Ascended Heroes. Here, let me go to the Ascended Heroes. All right. Okay, go for it. Gengar, baby, let's go.
Okay. Not sure what that is.
We're touching grass.
Bellsprout. Okay, here we go.
All
I'm just gonna rip. Boop.
And,
Oh,
and
I
even the
do?
cards. The cards
Oh.
look so good from Ascended Heroes.
Look
Look
at
at
that.
that.
Oh,
Yeah.
so fitting.
It's a sign.
That's cool.
Go on, get the Gengar.
Yes, please.
Wouldn't that be something?
Oh, that would be insane.
Oh, cute.
All right. Come
Mhm.
on. Big bucks, no whammies.
No whammies. And let's go.
Come on.
Oh,
Ah.
lucky.
Ding, ding,
Okie
ding.
dokie. We got a
All
bunch
right.
of okie dokies.
They're still good cards. Hey, we got a panda
Okay.
in the card. It's a win.
Oh, Hitmontop. Okay, Grubbin. Oh, Grubbin. That's
This
perfect
guy right
for
here.
me.
Postal scale's best for weighing the goods.
Yeah, yes.
But that's an
How do
issue as
you-
well with
I don't
the
even
community, right? Is that it's hard to buy secondary online, even from trusted sellers like and whatnot, because you can, let's say with like the Evolving Skies pack, right? You can get a metal detector and you can check if the hits are in that pack or not. So they could be selling the non-hit packs, and we'd never know until we get the item, right?
Mhm.
Which same with the weighing the packs. People will weigh the like single sleeve packs and see which one's got the potential god pack. Keep those aside, sell the others. You know.
1000%. Or I don't like the ones that rip on stream and then they know they rip like something like a Gengar and they're like, oh, sorry, you didn't. You know what I mean? Like I remember that one guy who got busted, and who's to say there won't be another guy that gets it again? Because you can't tell me you see a Gengar or something in that pack that you know like a freaking Black Label Beckett is like around 80K. You're not going to want to try to scalp it back, right? Or at least if you're that type of person.
So many
it's
videos
like
out there, like with people
much.
just trying to hide it. I know there's a big Pokemon creator there called Coop Collects in America, and he actually went on Whatnot and bought some One Piece. He pulled a god pack, a god pack on One Piece, and the guy just put it to the side, changed it, ended the stream, and scammed him.
Yeah,
Because
that's
he didn't realize how big of a person he was dealing with, but it's stupid.
And like you screw yourself, right? Because if you do that and you're a big creator, you're ruining your rep right there, right?
that's
Like,
being so
is the
greedy.
money really worth your rep? So,
Mhm.
because you
For
built
some
years
people,
of
they
bringing
don't
that
care.
up.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I want to give
Oh.
a shout out too to Kobe Collects, because I go on his stream and watch him and Jay rip packs and do the community stuff. So I want to give him a shout out there.
I remember he used to do that quite a lot, right? There was a lot of when was it? Literally when I first started joining, he had these shows on quite late at night for me, but it was good. People got the value out of certain things.
Yeah.
and he's a cool guy to just chill in his spaces too.
Yeah.
But I think we might have to rip that other one on Aloha. It's our 500 stream. Why not, right?
Oh,
500 stream. Congratulations, guys. That's
Yeah.
Thank
good.
you.
Hey, I'll
500
open
stream?
two more.
Let's
The
go.
easy one. I'll
Okay.
open two quickly.
Yeah.
I'll do the perfect order, even though that's
Okay.
probably the most disappointing one. But
You never
Yeah,
know. You never know. You'd have
No,
to.
I'm with
It is-
him. I'm not a fan of perfect order either.
it's a play set, right? So it's not many people, but there are some cards that you might not think are worth it in there, but people actually play the game, find it valuable.
Yeah.
Right, what energy are you thinking?
Your turn, Hinano.
I'm gonna say blue.
Oh,
Oh,
there's a steel. Kind of
is that blue?
bluish. That's
Yeah,
bluish.
kind of bluish, right?
It's a shade of blue.
Yeah.
we'll take it.
We'll take it. Right.
All right, come on, Meowth.
What can be in this? Oh yeah, Meowth. Yeah.
The Meowth
Oh,
Give me that. I'll give me the gold
or the
thing.
Mega Zygarde.
Yeah, I think so. Oh,
Ooh, Snorlax.
Nice.
I think that's all it's going to be it, but we'll see. Oh,
Oh, what is that? What is that? What is
What's
that?
what is that?
I don't know what that is. Oh, right here. You got
Yveltal.
the Vetal EX.
Yeah.
This one right
It's
here.
pretty
Here, I'll show
cool.
you.
Nice.
There you go, bro.
Hey, Jess.
That's it.
Sweet.
Yeah.
483. Nice. Ooh, yeah.
We
The
got a
thing is,
hit, guys.
I'm only
Got a
getting hits
hit.
from the bad packs, I bet you.
You mean you're
But
actually going to show people that this is something worth buying?
this is the reality, guys.
Reality. Real
My
stuff.
phone's on 4%, right? So we'll have to cut it short at some point. But what I do want to ask you guys before we go,
Yeah.
so what's your opinion? Because I have to come back on the show at some point, right, and speak gaming with you guys and the potential that we have as a community, what we can do with it, and what VV needs to be doing with introducing some gaming aspects. Like we're having Marvel characters into VV, but there's games out there which could get played, or I don't know why we're not finding YouTubers to sponsor them during certain drops, right? To maybe play Marvel Rivals and play Black Widow if we drop Black Widow type stuff, you know, or the Assassin's Creeds. Why haven't we got certain people going through that game and maybe creating like a little 10-minute explanation throughout the game, explaining things, you know? There's lots to do. But what I do want to ask you guys quickly, like I said, because we are kind of, like I said, 4%. Unfortunately,
You're on
I'm
a
so
time
sorry.
bomb here.
Yeah. We'll do this thing first whilst I say
Okay.
it. But what's your opinion? It was an orange one.
Nice.
Orange.
what's your opinion on this Roblox thing?
That's
This
interesting.
thing, because it could be a kind of controversial topic. But I do want to get your understandings of if it's a good thing or a bad thing.
So I think it's a good thing. It is exposure, right? Now I understand there's that I'm sorry, I'm like also watching you pull these cards. I'll give you my answer in just a bit. I want to see if you pull something awesome. Oh, okay.
Those are ones I never seen before.
Yeah, that
no
was
one opens the perfect order. You'll never see you'll never see perfect order. He
makes a good point. I think it's a good thing for exposure. I'm not a big fan of rabbits, but I think if you can get that demographic into VV on the collecting side, right? Because VV's not the one that's not the issue in terms of like all the bad actors, which are on Roblox side, right? On the VV side, it's really on the collecting side about camaraderie, and if they somehow can channel that into the product as that's their partnership, and you can get kids or people like us through that route, because in reality, it's not about bad actors here. It's not about like any of those things. It's about collecting camaraderie. It's about the joy of collecting. It's about chasing. It's about community. And so really, if you're able to bring that experience to that world and bring some people from that world into this one, that's a good bridging tool. I think they just really need to market better and, probably be a little bit more open as well. That's a little open-ended answer. I hope that was good enough for you. With 4% left, my friend.
Yeah, literally 3 now. Literally. No, I understand that point. What about you, G? Sorry.
No, I'm kind of in the same boat. I do feel like it is a good way to get exposure out there to other communities. Just, I know a lot of like bad rap on Roblox itself because of some things that have happened in that platform. But at the same time, I mean, yes, you gotta, as your own person, you gotta do your own like due diligence and protect yourself out there. But I do feel like it is a good opportunity to bring other people into the community, and I guess kind of vice versa, because there's a lot of different projects, different things out there. So yeah, just more information, more ways to like help keep yourself safe. If that could all be like integrated, while I'm not part of it, but when VV does, collaborate with other IPs and stuff, I think that's all it is. It's education, and just being aware of all the things that go into, what we're trying to be part of. But yeah, I think it's good to just get out there with different partnerships and stuff. We just got to educate ourselves. I don't know if that answered
Was
your
that the answer
question.
you wanted?
No, it's a good perspective, right? Because I'm someone who's, I can say like I've played games for about 21 years of my life, right?
Mhm.
Consistently. To I don't know. It's more for me. It's more of their benefit than ours. Because I don't feel like it'd be worth the trade, right, of what we get to what they get, and vice versa.
Mhm.
For because the company is very controversial, right? There's a lot of things even still currently going on. I know we can say like it's up to us to be safe and stuff like that, but it's also on the company as well to because Roblox is a game that's over 60% of the gamer base is under 16 years old, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of things going on there where you know they've said. I don't want to deepen it, guys. If it would be a bad thing, I don't want to say anything wrong
No,
here, but
you're
Yeah.
good. You're
Say
good.
what
um,
you want, man. Yeah.
where they're not doing things to assist things bad about their platform. They can put in new rules and verify ID, but when there's such a bad, I must say, a grooming problem in on Roblox, and their idea currently is to start a dating service within the app. That's
Oh, I didn't know
predominantly,
that.
yeah, which is predominantly under 16 years old. So it's kind of,
Yeah.
you can't say you're trying to avoid situations where you're having kids talk to certain adults that are not good for them. And then you're trying to provide a service that's like Tinder or whatever. So um, I think it's too much of a hot egg to want to deal with. I'd say like me personally, obviously I won't go for the drop, but other people might do it. Obviously, I know some people enjoy Roblox, and I'm not against it. It's a great
I'm not a Rabbids fan, so I'm kind of with you as well. So,
yeah.
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 But don't get me wrong, it's a good game. How the intentions of the game originally, right, was to like teach people how to create games. So it wasn't a bad thing. And don't get me wrong, maybe like 5 years ago I played it, but it's a really hot topic that I don't think it's the publicity you want. Right, I don't think it's
Yeah.
you're not going to get. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, you're not going to get any Roblox user come to EV. Um, it's the attention span of gamers, right? Especially on Roblox, where you have thousands of games, kids are just clicking through per like every minute or so, right? It's
Yeah.
so hard to keep their attention to one thing that it's. I don't see any possible customer coming from Roblox anyway. We might do, right? We might get some new accounts coming up around
You
that
don't
that
see
week, but
the
Yeah.
funnel flow going the opposite way
no,
around.
not at all,
Got
not at
you.
all. We're just providing
Gotcha.
things for them, and like I said, I don't personally think it's a good move. But like I said, it's more of a safety thing, right? It can be onto the person and teaching your kids how to do certain things. But even when you do that, you can't even load Roblox up right without seeing a obscene game like Epstein Island or something like that, right? It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
So
in retrospect of what you're saying, we've kind of like taken our daughter away from that, mainly because she's playing volleyball. We want her to do a little bit better, but like we took her away. How are you doing on percentage, by the way? Because I know you're
I'm on
about like
one.
one. You're on
I'm gonna
One.
one.
grab the
All right.
charger a sec.
we're
Oh,
we're
there's little
gonna kind
holes.
of nip this in the bud, but the question I have for you is, what would be a route you'd like to see them to take in terms of a gaming experience and actually kind of doing it the right way, in your opinion?
What for VV?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Give us mini games. You don't need to be a AAA game, right? You're not going to compete. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
These Web3
I agree with
games
that.
and Web2 games, you're not going to compete with these games that are coming out from
Mhm.
huge developers that have billions of backing, right? Um, that's why, like, I'm not going to mention certain projects when it comes to like digital gaming, but that's why I don't see kids being attracted to that certain project because it's
It's in a bad light right now.
yeah, no, it's not about no, I don't mean that, I don't mean Roblox.
Oh,
But how can I say it? It's you have to be fast with gamers, right? It's
yeah.
you either play it right and you have dedicated players, and they'll be interested in playing the game or whatever, or you could fuck it up, and maybe let's say like EA, so FC26, the football game, right? They have a gamer called Ultimate Team, which literally you're gambling, right, for packs. So the care is not there, right, for the gamer. So most people don't play Ultimate Team anymore. So they're already out of it, right? If you mess up once, you're done, basically. Um, so just don't mess up. Don't try to compete with big games. Just try to find something you can do with your own IP.
True.
I think things without criticizing VV, which I don't mind if I do anyway. Things are going a bit too slow. Like, yeah, there's been some changes now, but when I joined the app in November 2021, we have a good homepage now. I can keep scrolling down for various things, but there's not been any huge differences, right? Instead of Stacker's been the biggest change for us, and that wasn't even from VV itself, right? That was from Dr. Profit, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think, I don't know, they need to get some developers. They need to find people that know the community, because there's some things that are getting dropped out. I think it's just for their own collection, right? Gaming wise, you just have to see, because look at Collectoria, right? They're going to do something.
I'm
That's
a
gonna be really
beta tester in
interesting.
there, and I don't want to say too much because I know the wizard is in the chat. But when you talk about gaming, they do have fun games in there. Shout out to him because he actually devved the game that I wanted, and I'm waiting for a rematch, my friend, in the chat. But like just stuff like that, right? Like I just said that, right? I'm waiting for a rematch. Like, can you imagine if you're doing that in the VV app, right? In casual games, I am 1,000% with you on this. Something simple. You could literally have Pong and I'll be there, right? And just put like David Yu's hair as the Pong thing or something of that, right? Something fun or anything of that sort,
Yeah,
right?
Josh mentioned like Flappy Bird doing something like that, and that's a really
Yeah.
good simple idea to do. It's
Yeah.
addicting as well. You want to see, you can do like a high score thing, right, where you're rewarding people. But gaming wise, right, with VV, in terms of maybe making games on their platform, it's going to be tricky because you need to have that social hub. You don't want to be playing games by yourself, and you're not going to put hours into a game by yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Collectoria might be a bit different just because that's going to be somewhere where you can, everyone's going to be there, right? You're going to see a lot of things there where what people are doing, what the events are going on, stuff like that. So
They can see
there's a
us right
reason.
now, my friend.
Yeah, there you go.
Collectoria can actually see us right now. I'm giving away too much. I'm sorry. Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it helps when it is in his wheelhouse as well, and he knows from experience like what he liked as as a gamer, like what people are actually looking for, and with that, he implemented into their app, which if VV could do that, and other projects that are looking to be gamified, or have some kind of gaming aspect, is use what you have, use what you know, and then kind of build around that instead of trying to go in another direction. It'll just take more time, and yeah, in your point, like competing with other people who are already like so far ahead, and it's like by the time that you're able to launch it, it's like the other projects or communities are on the next thing, and then they're like, you're just trying to play catch up. It's like, just use what you have and use the people that you have and your skills to build on top of that.
I want to put a good point though, Shankster. Sorry for interrupting you. You made a good point about getting the right devs and getting devs that know the community. And I can't speak to other projects. I've only been a beta tester for one, but I gotta say the team over there, they put a lot of TLC, and most of what you said, I want to say that TLC went into their project, and so I think you're going to be very surprised and happy with what you just said. And I think they're going to look at what they're doing as a template for all these projects to follow. Because when you are so passionate about something, and because I'm passionate about TRU Media Group, you're going to put your entire all into it, right? And I can see that team doing that because I'm a beta tester for them. They're putting their 1000% into it to a point where I don't even think they get sleep sometimes to make sure that they do it right. And they're giving you a product that you're going to enjoy. And that's all I can say as a beta tester for them. And that's how it should be, right? Because at the end of the day, we just want to have a good experience. We want to have a good time. We want to hang out with our friends. We want to socialize, like you just said.
I'm here still. I'm here.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. Anyways, I hark too much anyway. But we're getting close to the end of the program, guys, and we're going to be unlocking the mystery box soon. But I think we're going to kind of close this out, Shankster. D, anything else that you want to ask him before we let him go on his day?
I'm sure we can continue this conversation for the next show as well to get, because I mean, I really enjoy the conversation too with like what you're collecting and the Pokemon aspect, because like I grew up as a younger child watching the Pokemon show, and I never would like thought that 20 plus years later that it's just gonna be like revived again and people are gonna be like all over it, like worldwide. And so now it's kind of like makes me think a little like now when there's new things that come out, it's like, should I hold these, whatever it is that's new, should I hold them in the case that 10, 15, 20 years from now they're gonna blow up again? So it's like it's always hard to I guess like predict that because we don't know how people are gonna collect or how market's gonna do. But it's just that's I guess that's what makes us more of like even more hoarders or collectors, because you don't know, right, what could hit in the next 2 decades. So just collect everything, right? So I don't know if that's
exactly
changed your changed like your mindset when you started collecting till now. So
it's definitely I've seen what prices went up to, because like I said, I did it November last year, maybe October. So I could already see the history of what it can potentially go up to and what cards are worth. So it's I know it'll be the same, right? How can I say it? Even like VHS tapes, those are popping now, right? It's just we're all nostalgia merchants. But
I think video games are going to hit it too because of what happened with PlayStation, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and I know you're going to gaslight me with that. I was having a discussion with Cosmic in J Space about like digital and physical, and obviously because I've got Xbox, I've got the Xbox Game Pass, and I was just trying to explain like all the benefits with that, and he was refusing. He was like, "No, I'm just buying physical, bro." And I was
I'm all about the digital. Like, in fact, I have we won a PS5 from Key like I want 1 or 2 years ago, and I remember when we were getting it, he wanted to know whether I wanted just the all digital or the physical. But at the time, I have a bunch of games, right? And so we got the physical with the all digital. But I got to tell you, my daughter just buys the digital. Like everything on there, it's just so convenient. It's cross-platform. You can. So I'm all for the digital, right? And I think however they're going to move this is however they're going to move this. But like, if you're a happy gamer with how they're moving in this world in terms of not having to go and wait in line or get the disc that you want, you can just download like GTA.
Yeah.
That's why wouldn't you want that? Why wouldn't you? You don't have to leave your home.
Any issue with that? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. If I can understand the vintage games, right, but you own those, right? Those are available to get. But
and now they're going to be valuable, and you have them.
They'll be more valuable.
Grade them.
Yeah, Joe, and I know I like you, mate.
Well, dude, like I'm all about like the physical and digital kind of mending into one, right? Like I'm not one of those guys like, oh, it's got to be this or that, right? So
yeah.
It's like email. It's like the internet. But my friend, this has been a very fun conversation. There's one last question I want to ask you. You kind of already started it off already, and then we'll let you go. Is there anything that you would like to ask D and I while we're here? Anything that that's a question we always like to say, like, as long as you don't ask us about our social security number, you're fine. But anything you would like to ask us before we let you go?
I want to know why The Boys hasn't been watched. I need to know the reason. I need to know a valid reason why you've not watched The Boys and you've not even started Gen V yet. It's criminal. Like I rewatched one of your episodes. I'm not sure if it was last Aloha Friday or what. It was in the morning. I was having a smoke and I was rewatching it, and I heard D go, "What's Gen V?"
I
I was like,
know.
"No
I know what Gen V
way!"
is.
I saw your comment in
I
the
was
video.
gobsmacked.
Oh,
I can
man.
answer that. There's just too much shit to watch. I think we're kind of finally. We just saw Obsession last weekend, right?
I've not watched
Between
that
the
yet, but
and,
it looks
and also the
right.
kids, right? Like it's not very kid centric to watch the
Yeah,
boys,
definitely
and
not.
so our daughter likes to chill with us like throughout the times, and then so whenever it's time for us to really watch the boys, it's like 10, 11 o'clock, and I'm dead to rights. You know what I mean? So that's part of the reason why, but it's a big excuse because the boys is over, and I'm trying to avoid all the spoilers.
Yeah, you
That's
can't
not
avoid
the
it
only
forever.
thing.
You can't
Like
do it
Grease,
forever.
I've never saw Grease before. I've never
Grease.
saw The
Wait, you've never seen
Godfather.
Grease? Like
Nope.
John Travolta?
Nope.
Grease?
Nope.
Oh, I had to watch that in school.
Never watched Godfather.
You've
Never
not seen
watched
Grease, but you've
Scarface.
seen Waterworld, you know, which is a good film, by the way. It is a really good film.
I've never seen Godfather.
I don't think
Or
I've seen Godfather
Scarface.
either.
Okay, it's
Yeah,
not too
never
bad then.
seen
But that's the only reason why we didn't watch The Boys. It is on the list. Yeah. I hope you like that answer.
Yeah, no. Hopefully, you guys give it a watch, right? Because it's an amazing series, and they do dab into like real world stuff a little bit. So you might see some convenient things. Which, by the way, was funny because in like season 5, the directors was like, some of the stuff that we done 2 weeks later, it happened in real world. So it was like we couldn't post that episode until a few weeks after, just because of like complications. But yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
what
good.
Ronnie's mentioning in the chat.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, I
interesting
see.
how that happens.
I'm still down to watch it, even more so like that too. And then I'm one of those guys where it's like you watch a series that you kind of prioritize over another one, and you're like, that sucked ass. Like I spent all that time to watch it, and then it just wasn't worth it, right? You got that too. So maybe that's what we'll do this weekend. We'll start up The Boys because
Yeah.
we're gonna have some time, and we have an early stream today, so we actually have. That's what I was
Yeah,
telling Dee. I'm like, I'm
sometime.
so stoked that we get to interview you now because now we can just chill out and watch Netflix tonight. So
So
maybe we'll watch
maybe
some
episode of
Amazon.
The Boys.
Yeah, The
You
Boys.
know? Also,
but yeah.
Fallout was starting the. Just want to say before I go, Fallout starting the. They started recording last month, I think, for season 3.
Season 3.
So look out for that.
Oh, nice.
How'd you like
Yeah,
season
my
2?
phone's on. It was so good. I'm a Fallout
Yeah.
player. I've got some. Like, I've got to jump back on the show, guys, at some point because, like I said, my phone's going to die. But
Yeah.
literally, it's been a great talk, guys. I appreciate you guys inviting me on.
Yeah, Shankster.
If I can do it again, I will at some point.
What we
Yes.
talked
Yeah.
about before the stream started, that's happening. Please send me a DM.
Thank you.
Say hi
Thank
to
you so
Jay.
much. I will. Thank you so much. Have a good day,
All right,
guys.
Thank
brother.
you.
Take
You
care.
too. Bye.
That was awesome, Dee.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that was super cool. I can't wait
We
to have
finally
him back
got the
on.
panda.
We got the panda on, you guys. Super
the
stoked.
panda.
Shout out to Shankster. We didn't think he was going to show his face. We thought we were just going to get the panda
The
PFP.
panda, yeah.
He showed his face. Shout out to everybody watching now. If you're watching now live or on the replay, this chat has been blowing up. I see a bunch of you guys here, and I'm so sorry I haven't seen anybody. But let's get into what you guys wanted to, what you guys have been waiting for. Today, we are going to be unboxing the TRU mystery box for one person today, guys. One person is going to be the winner, and this is how it's going to work. You just have to type in the chat. I was going to make you guys race, but we don't have time for a race today. Hashtag promotional rewards. Just do it in the chat. We already have people in there right now. And if you do that, you have a chance to, I think this is where it's at, win some promotional merch from our e-store. And it could be something, any one of these things that you see right here. And then shout out to you guys. 500 live streams, 900 plus videos, 4 years being on here, consistently on every single week. I am super stoked and proud of our team. And yeah, shout out to you as well, D. You've been doing nothing but kicking ass up here as the CEO. So shout out to our community over here. Thank you guys so much for watching us and always supporting us. Shout out to our Discord. I see you guys. And this is for you guys. I'll give you guys another minute. Enter hashtag promotional rewards in the chat, and one of you will unlock the mystery box in about 2 minutes. And then Second place will get an Aloha Friday PDL. That's a promotional digital logo that you collect so you can unlock the mystery box. One lucky winner will win one of these. You need to collect all of our shows. We have 11 shows. And then since the Severed Floor doesn't air enough, we are going to give away one of the Severed Floor PDLs as well. So you guys can collect all the things that you need so you can unlock the mystery box, guys. The True Mystery Box has promotional merch and some other cool stuff. We also will have some digital collectibles in there. And more to come along with utility. And guys, if you're stacking the PDLs will come with utility. Also, specific PDLs that you stack, if you own a bunch of them, will come with utility with that specific show. More to come with that. I got to get that collector map out here, D. But yeah, guys, enter hashtag promotional rewards, and then we'll get this started. D, man, the chat while I get this ready.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so for the people who are stacking PDLs, that's another way for other people that want to obtain PDLs. That's another way. If you're missing a certain one, you can hit up your friends and say, friend, can we do a trade? And you guys can obtain other PDLs that you're missing that way. But it's all up to you guys what you want to do with it.
Yeah. And we don't encourage any of that, by the way. These are promotional digital logos. They're for fun. So
yeah, funsies.
Funsies.
Yeah, 500.
I'll be right back.
Yep. And so the person that wins or that gets their name selected for the the physical merch, you will have to be comfortable in providing your mailing address. So once you're selected, just please type in the chat if you're okay with that. If not, we'll have to respin because we want to make sure we get that taken care of after the show today. So yes, please. I know who you are, Ronnie. I have your address. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh wait, yeah. Not. Come on, my friend. I know what you're doing. I have your stuff already. So but yeah, for everyone else, if I don't have it, and you do, and if you are the one that's selected, you'll have to let me know whether or not you're comfortable in sharing that information. Please know that I will not share your information with anybody because it's not any of their business, nor will I come and find you or stalk you, or not my MO here. Oh, he now looks frozen, like he can't believe what he's hearing. But best of luck to. Oh, there you are.
That was scary. I thought we lost the internet.
No, I
we better get
thought
this done
you
quick.
were like this, and then you got frozen. I'm
no,
like,
you froze as well. Yeah.
Oh, I froze
Anyways,
too. Hopefully, it wasn't like a with my mouth.
No, we're
open.
still here. I still see us. So let's just get this going, guys. All right, we have 16 people in the giveaway. So let me get that here. Just a second, guys.
Pastor Nick, that could possibly be an actual address. You never know.
All right.
Promotional rewards. Yeah. Yeah, this is cool. It's going to be great. Yeah, good luck to the 3 people that get their names selected on this spinny thingy here.
All right. Here we go.
Chance.
Banner going away.
All right. Good luck.
We have 16 people here. And
nice.
Who is going to be the first person to unlock the mystery box? Pixel Collector,
hey,
I
Pixel
see you.
Collector. Enter.
Type in hashtag promotional rewards right now, fam. Do it right now. Hashtag promotional rewards. I see you. I'm giving you a chance. We are unlocking the mystery box today. You want to be a part of this. Enter hashtag promotional rewards right now, my friend. Oh, Millie snuck in at the end. I see you, Millie.
He's like, he was snoozing from his nap, and he's like, what? I got to get in there.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to give Pixel a little bit more time. Millie scooped in, man.
Come on, Pixel. I know you're there. Just type it in. Just copy and paste from donating my luck to a Millie.
All right.
Okay.
With that being said, good luck, everybody. Who's going to be the first person to unlock the true mystery box today? Let's find out. And good luck. Oh, Millie T's. Yo. Whoa. Let's go, Millie. Look at that. Pixel gave you the love and you won. Millie, hold on a bit. We will get the unboxing experience warmed up. We got to get the gerbils firing here. We need to.
Are you okay
with
giving
modem.
your address? That's the question before we do that.
Oh, that's very true. Because you are going to win something physical.
Mm-hmm.
And I think there is some, this is through our storefront, Millie. So we have privacy agreements. So,
Yes.
if you're, it's all part of it's all legal, right? So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, hold on, Millie, because we're going to run 2 more. Someone is going to win the Aloha Friday PDL right over here. Oops. What did I do here? Okay, here it is. All right, here we go. Number 2. Let's see who's going to win the Aloha Friday PDL. Good luck, everybody. And then we'll unbox the mystery box today. Osman Collect 63.
Osman.
You came close, but my friend, you get the Aloha Friday PDL right here.
Mm-hmm.
Comes with sound, animation, everything produced by us, my friend. Congratulations. And then let's go for the last winner. This is for the 7th Floor PDL podcast. Majingi. That makes sense? No?
Yep.
Whatever. Oops. Darn it. I'm sorry, guys. I pushed the wrong button. It's NFT Gents.
NFT Gents. Oh, no.
Shout out to NFT Gents. There you go. All right. You are the winner of the 7th Floor podcast PDL. This comes with animation, sound, all produced by True Media Group. And guys, it's time to unlock the mystery box. This is the first time we're doing it. We've never done it before. We don't know if it's going to work. So Millie, you are the guinea pig today, my friend. Let's see. Where is it? Where is it? All right, guys, the true mystery box is opening right now. Congratulations, Millie. You just won this Aloha Friday hat from us. We are going to send this to you. It's coming straight from our e-store. This is already in production. I have one actually on the way myself. Thank you so much for supporting and also for being awesome. We used to do a lot of collaborations with Millie in the past on Fanable Fridays. I had a great time. I've always told him before, and I'll say it again. One of my best times for producing a show was Fanable Fridays because it was the first time I did something like that. And it allowed us to test out one of our products. So shout out to O'Milly Tees. Guys, go follow him right now. And he is the lucky winner of the Aloha Friday hat. One of my favorite hats in our lineups, guys. On top of this, we also have some really other cool stuff. We have stickers, guys. And one of my favorite stickers is the Kid Arcade variant right here with all the graffiti art. And the Aloha Friday one here, guys. So, I know stickers is the big thing. Everyone's talking about stickers. And also, Millie is the first winner of our True Mystery Box, guys. There are other things you can win in the mystery box. Other than this, there's tons of things in our store. I believe that we have 75 items in the store right now. So store's almost opening. We want to test logistics. We want to make sure everything's right. Another thing, too, guys, when you're opening retail, you want to make sure that you have to balance things out. Part of what we're trying to do with this store is it's part of our reward system. Also, people that don't want to do any collecting and they just want to buy our stuff, they can do that too. So price adjustments will have to always kind of take into play, but just know that we will be providing promo codes, discounts, and all kinds of stuff for our storefront. Anything you want to add to that, Dee?
I think you covered it all. I know Millie wants a clip of this first ever unboxing.
Okay. We'll get a few, brother. And then also,
playing
guys,
cards.
Huh?
Who says they're not already in the store?
Oh, okay. So, you mean actual playing cards? Yes, we do have some of that. In fact, I might be able, if you're in our Discord, we have nothing but alpha in that Discord. It kind of shows what we've teased in that store. I've sent some stuff into the beta side of Collectoria. Those guys kind of know what we're doing as well. And yeah, there's some stuff that is not in the store that I'm kind of keeping for later, guys. And my favorite thing is we will have company uniforms. We're designing it right now, and I'm not sure if we should call it the True Crew uniforms yet, D. Not sure yet, but we're testing out product for that. More on that. Anyways, thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys all the time. Both D and I and the team, 500 live streams, 900 plus videos. The team knows that I'm a stickler on the number. That's why you guys see numbers on our thumbnails. The number for me makes me proud to see that, because the higher that number goes up, it shows our journey. So thank you guys for being on this journey with us. D, anything you want to say before we end the show?
This right here could be like a POAP or like just some kind of, it's just cool. Like just standing there unboxing in paradise with the sunset. It's just so nice.
See, FYI, I did your 250 shows.
Yes, you did, with the magic trick of your shirt. I remember that. It was on virtual radio. I remember that, Ronnie.
I know I know what you're saying, Ronnie. And then also I was talking to the team. I might make these into NFTs. Everyone's making digital collectible stickers. I think True Media's got to do it too. You know what I mean? I see you guys. So I don't know. You guys want to see these as digital collectibles, as promotional rewards? Let me know.
What's so funny is that I really like that Hinano asks, what everyone's thinking and probably wants, but like, who's to say it's not already here? And he's just
stop it. But yeah, these are all available, by the way, in the store already. They're there already. They're just collecting dust. So this is our sticker lineup. I am really thinking about making these digital as well. I will ask our Discord what they want. And then also, there are some things that we're bringing back, some classic things, some OG things. If you guys remember the Real Uncommon podcast, well, D and I actually own the trademark rights to the title. So you may see the Real Uncommon podcast make some appearances as well. But anyways, that's it. D, close it out.
Yeah, there's our link to our Discord if anyone wants to join the Discord. No obligation, no pressure to do so. But if you want, it's the link right there. And we'll get you in once we see you pop into the lobby. But thank you, everybody, for being here. Congrats to the winners. Appreciate you, Cousin Panda, Shankster, for your time and coming on to the show and talking with us a little bit more about yourself and just kind of ripping off and talking about collecting in general. I hope everyone has a really nice evening or morning. Awesome weekend to come if you're not already participating in it now. Until the next show, we don't have anything until Tuesday. Just catch everyone who's has a show themselves or space. Go check them out and just support one another and enjoy the rest of the weekend until the next.
One more thing. For our true OGs that are in the Discord, I'm so happy to see you guys back. I've seen some community members get reignited and come back. And when we see our old crew come back, that makes us really happy. So shout out to you. You know who I'm talking about. There's a few that were hiding in the bushes. They've come back out, and we want to see more of you guys come back out. On top of that, the people that are subscribing to our YouTube channel right now and have a gold microphone, look out for an airdrop. It's coming. Other than that, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. If you're watching now on the replay, we'll catch you guys again. I'm not sure when the biggest bro may go live. He may go live on whatever the next drop is, but stay tuned for next week because it should be exciting. A lot of cool things are going to be happening next week. Thank you guys so much. We love you guys. Until the next time, take care and aloha.
Aloha.
Listen. You got this. One step after the other. I know you can do this. Believe.
guys, stay tuned for our online store coming soon.
You got